This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi there, I'm Kaylee O'Kelly with your Friday afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Hospitals across the state reporting an increase in hospital patients. It's according to the Arizona Department of Health. The current COVID inpatient level is 18% higher than it was a few weeks ago around Halloween. Arizona's inpatient and ICU numbers have continued to climb for 7 consecutive days now. People were in the ICU, the most actually we've seen since September 27th. Raytheon, the largest private employer in Tucson, is expected to lose about 3% of its workforce because of the federal vaccine mandate. Another 3% applied for medical or religious exemption. The company will accept or deny applications by the 8th of December. A new report revealing college tuition did go up, but at historically low rates this year. Researchers at Georgetown finding tuition for in-state four-year students went up just 1.6%. It shows the trend of paying more for college is actually going down, considering the 169% increase for college costs from 1980 to 2019. Car makers are cutting back on high-tech features because of the chip shortage we've heard so much about, all tied to the pandemic. According to Edmunds, some BMWs will not come with a touchscreen. Instead, buyers will get a $500 credit. Experts also say the more affordable car brands will start cutting back too.
Seeing it in a number of brands like Nissan, for example, is shipping some vehicles without navigation. In Chevrolet, they had a number of Silverado vehicles that had a missing fuel economy module, which would end up costing you about 1 mile per gallon.
Consumer experts say before heading out to a car lot, before you even think about buying one, do your research. Make a list of the features you absolutely want so that you can let the salesperson know. The Valley is about to become a huge producer for microchips. That should help that issue. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company is currently building a massive production plant in the West Valley. It's just off the Loop 303. Once it opens in 2023, it's going to produce microchips for some of the world's biggest suppliers of computers, smartphones, cars, and appliances. Are you still waiting for a refund for a concert that was maybe canceled during the pandemic? Our John Matarese explains how the experts are sharing that you can do a lot so you don't waste your money.
For a year and a half, music fans have been struggling to get refunds. Whether Tom Relly's canceled Foo Fighters concert,
they're a pretty big business, and we're just little people that just want our money back.
Or Deidre Perlmutter's postponed Cher performance.
Now they're not refunding anything because it has not been canceled.
Now Mike Kramer is at his wit's end.
At this time, phone support is not available.
Trying to get answers about his tickets to a World Soccer match.
The person flat out said, we're not providing any phone support at this time.
The good news, Ticketmaster is now refunding tickets to events that were canceled in 2020 and 2021. But millions of people, like Mike, are dealing with third-party ticket sellers that all have different policies.
But because anytime you're putting a third party in between you and your purchase, you're adding a layer of difficulty if there's a problem later.
Michelle Couch-Friedman is with the consumer group Elliott Advocacy. She says there's nothing wrong with resellers until it comes to refunds.
When the concerts or the events are being canceled, the refunds are going to those people, the original ticket holder.
The good news, there are some things you can do to protect yourself next time you're buying concert tickets. Elliott Advocacy suggests you buy directly from Ticketmaster if possible. But be careful Googling Ticketmaster. That often takes you to third-party sites. Can't reach a human? Email the site or use Twitter. Mike hopes to get his $400 back soon.
You got to do something. You can't just say, sorry, we don't provide any support.
But it may take time and patience so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Tracking your most accurate forecast for your Friday, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. Temperatures this morning starting off in the lower 60s here in the Phoenix Metro, climbing into the lower 80s at midday and topping out at 88 degrees. It'll be heating up this afternoon. These daytime highs are 10 degrees above average for this time of year here in the Valley. Lows tonight close to seasonal, generally in the upper 50s here in the Phoenix Metro. Our average low is about 55. Elsewhere across Arizona today, highs staying in the upper 50s, at least the Grand Canyon and Flagstaff. 60s along the rim. with 70s in Gila County, out towards Sedona and Prescott, and 80s along the 10 from Pima County to the Valley and along the Colorado from Bullhead City, where we could see some strong breezes later today and close to 90 this afternoon in Yuma. So here's that 7-day forecast. We stay in the upper 80s today, mid 80s throughout the weekend and early next week. Then a little more cloud cover will allow temperatures to finally drop starting next week. Highs still in the 80s throughout at least Tuesday, and it feels more like fall beginning Wednesday and Thursday with highs in the upper 70s.
And we've got another update for you tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading our free mobile app. Make it a great Friday.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.